Joining us now, we've got the founder and director of Government Accountability Institute, Peter Schweizer. Peter wrote the explosive book, Clinton Cash, and now he's releasing a new 38-page e-book report, Bush Bucks, How Public Service and Corporations Helped Make Jeb Rich, in which he raises questions about the millions the Republican presidential candidate earned after leaving the governor's mansion in Florida. So, Peter, a lot of politicians earn a lot of money after leaving office.
Yeah, I mean, Peter, this is not breaking news, is it?
It's not breaking news, but I think it's important for people to recognize that you have a lot of people that leave public life and they go and they work on Wall Street or other places, and they create this impression that, well, I'm working in quote-unquote private equity, so, you know, I'm a banker just like everyone else. And the fact of the matter is people cash in after they leave public service, and they make a lot of money because of their relationships, connections, and I would argue in cases favors that they did for certain companies while they were in office.
But isn't this a bit different from people that do favors for people while they are in office, like, say, the Clintons?
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, immediately people are going to compare Bush Bucks to Clinton Cash. I would argue there's not a comparison. Certainly in the case of the Bushes, I think there's legitimate questions about how Jeb has made his money. But look, in this case, we're talking very clearly about Jeb Bush being governor for 8 years, then leaving, and basically a handful of companies giving him, paying him a lot of money. And those companies did well during his tenure. In the case of the Clintons, we're talking about something really unprecedented. We're talking about a lot more money, and we're talking about the Clinton family taking money simultaneously while Hillary Clinton is Secretary of State. And by the way, from foreign interests. That's the other difference, I think, between what the Clintons have done and what the Bush.
Hey, Peter, it's Willie Geist. We heard just a week ago at the debate Donald Trump hang Lehman Brothers over the neck of John Kasich because he worked there out of an Ohio office. Obviously, Jeb Bush worked at Lehman as well. Is that sort of a buzzword for people, that they make that connection to a failed enterprise and someone who worked there? Does that stick with them?
Yeah, I think it can be. I mean, I think, look, either in the case of Bush or Kasich, you can't certainly blame the Lehman collapse on them. But no, I think it is a legitimate question. And it's interesting when you look at Bush and Kasich at Lehman, one of the things that stands out is you have John Kasich, who is the, you know, chairman of the Budget Committee, very powerful in Washington, D.C. You have Jeb Bush as governor. Jeb Bush actually gets paid 3 times what John Kasich does by Lehman Brothers. And the question becomes why. I think we kind of indicate in Bush Books why that is. But there's no question when you attach and look at institutions like Wall Street or banks or healthcare companies, there are legitimate questions because these are highly regulated industries that benefit from a close relationship with political figures.
All right, Peter, thank you so much for being with us. Hope you come back again.